When and why would a really inexpensive single wavelength LED be the perfect light source for a spectrophotometer? Well, if it's a circularly polarized luminescent spectrophotometer, that's why. It's an interesting conversation that I have quite frequently of people who think, oh, well, it should have a big, bright xenon arc lamp and a scanning monochromator. But in developing these instruments, as we do, we can make these direct comparisons and prove quite categorically that there's all sorts of disadvantages to the xenon arc lamp through monochromator compared to an LED directly pointing at the sample. Among the disadvantages, size, cost, and instability. When making a measurement, one, of course, wants to have, very stable light. The disadvantage of using an LED is it's only one wavelength, but c'est la vie, you change it to a different color when you need to have a different wavelength. The advantages of using an LED, however, I've got 9 listed right here. Brilliant light throughput, effectively perfect stability, whether you're talking about seconds, minutes, hours, days, LEDs output with our electronics, just absolutely perfectly flat, extraordinary. Obviously, very low cost, ease of handling. You can get pretty much any color you want these days. So someone's saying, well, I can't get the right wavelength, I need a monochromator, kind of isn't true anymore. You can get exactly the color you need, or you can get one that's close enough that filtering it will give you exactly the color that you need. That being another point, ease of refining the bandwidth with a filter, ease of optimizing the intensity electronically from 0 all the way up to 100%. So you can adjust the output of this LED electronically. You also can do it physically. We mount our LEDs in a tube, which can slide in and out closer and farther away from the sample. So if you want maximum excitation, you would put the LED directly at the sample, a millimeter or 2 away. If you wanted less light, you simply draw it away, and that results in a consequently lower intensity excitation on the sample itself. And then a final very desirable attribute is that if we pulse these LEDs as LED, then you can use the phosphorescence lifetime configuration version of the software, which will allow you to determine whether your luminescence is fluorescence or phosphorescence. So scanning monochromator xenon arc lamp, large, expensive, unstable, LED, cheap, fast, easy, versatile, definitely the way to go. So if you'd like to talk about this more with me, please be in touch.